Yo, people, welcome to another episode of Peckham Reds. I'm Len.
I'm Nate.
I'm the happy one today. I know we're united here, but big up my Palace people, man.
Guy's a tramp, bro.
I'm a tramp, but I've left it with something. Tell you that much.
You ain't left there with nothing. But big up Palace separately, but you're doing too much.
Bro, listen. United. Because you're saying I'm doing too much, but let's talk about United then.
Bro, you are doing too much, but you get me? Like,
Okay.
you don't, when your boys are doing badly, you don't come and flag other flags. Like, that's mad.
Bro.
You can show support and big them up in that, but bros, you got the hat on.
Got the jumper. Look at the back as well. It's cold still.
Stop saying it's cold, bro.
It is. This is cold.
You probably even got the boxers on, you little boys. But no, separately, big up Palace in it. But yeah, man, United
38 games.
40 points.
42.
42.
Yeah.
We finally hit the 40 point. We passed the 40
That's
point
crazy.
mark on the last day of the season, which is embarrassing. The whole season's just been a big embarrassment, really and truly. Like, I don't even want to summarize it. Like, what more can we say that we haven't said already? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel
It's just
like yeah, it's just been shit. Like, we could have finished 17th.
Do you know what it is? Let's even forget, like, it's the past now, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
done. Like, let's even forget we could have done this, we could have done that. Like, we just have to take it for what it is, isn't it? Like, hopefully, and I say this, hopefully it never happens again, innit?
Yeah.
Like, really and truly, this is an anomaly. It shouldn't happen again, but you get me? Like, I don't want to speak too freely in it, because they always come back and show us why we should never put too much faith in them. However, like, I feel like we need to draw a line under this season. Obviously, we have to go back and analyse and see where things went wrong, but we know where things went wrong. We don't score enough fucking goals. Literally, that's the be-all and end-all if you actually deep it. Score goals. It don't matter how bad you play. Score goals. Score enough goals, you'll win the match.
Who
Win games.
were our strikers this season?
Xerxes, Hoyland, Chido Obi sparingly, like, towards the back end of the season, but even then he probably played like 5 games.
Yeah.
Like, then, but it's not even just our strikers, it's our whole attacking unit. Is everybody, even Dallo to some degree.
Yeah.
However, he was injured for a large part of the season, so you just have to give him a bit of leeway. Garnacho, same shit.
Yeah.
Not good enough, not consistent enough. Hoyland,
Do you think that's the worst
just-
striker performance of not just Man United strikers, but like top 4 teams? When you look at your Chelseas, your Arsenals, I'm talking about the historical one. I'm not even talking about Man City.
bro,
I'm
you
talking about
can't-
Liverpool.
You can't
and
trap the
United.
ball, bro.
Would you say that's the worst striker we've seen in Premier League history? Worst striker season. Because last season he still chipped in here and there. But
Last season, he gave us hope.
that's what I'm saying. But this season,
Yeah,
would you say this is the worst performance a striker could have?
in my mind, yeah,
Oh, it's
this
bad.
might be, yeah. I can't lie. I'm trying to think of somebody who's actually been worse, if that makes sense. And it's not even just about goals. It's about play as a whole. It's about the runs, about how you hold the ball up, your decision making, and like if it was to make a list of like attributes that your striker should have, how many can we really tick off? Even the pace that he supposedly has, he doesn't show it enough. He doesn't use it enough. He don't run in behind. All he wants to do is back up a man. Like, I don't know. Hopefully, I doubt we'll get rid of him this season unless a great offer.
Inter are looking at
Unless a very good offer comes in. Hopefully, Inter, you know. They've done it with Lukaku, innit? And it's so mad. It's so perspective and hindsight, yeah, are the most amazing things ever. Because when Lukaku was supposedly stinking up the place, yeah, like everyone was up in arms. But bro, what we do for Lukaku in the season that just passed, yeah, is crazy. So I don't know.
what we do for Scott McTominay.
Even
Crazy.
yeah,
Do you remember at the start of the season, we weren't sure whether it was a good idea that he was leaving or not.
do you know what it is? Personally, I still don't think we should have sold. I get, but we needed the funds, and
Yeah.
I still don't think we should have sold him, just because regardless of whatever you want to say about Scott McTominay's footballing ability, like, he plays for the badge. You get me? He don't down tools. He's always gonna give 110, and obviously it's just good to it's good to see him flourishing elsewhere, innit?
He actually
Like,
won a Scudetto. That's
do you
crazy.
get?
And he'll see
And
MVP as well.
and he was played in his more preferred position. We have a habit of just playing people wherever we feel like.
Yeah.
And when we don't get the best of them, we're up in arms and we like to say, oh, this player's not good enough, this player's not. But, bro, all it takes is a run in your natural position and a bit of confidence from your manager and you'll see a world of difference in it. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Like, Anthony, again, confidence, a run of games, and you see in it, this season, the environment in the club has just been so. It's always been toxic in terms of Glazers out and all of these things. But I think this year, mixed in with the bad performances, all the cuts from
Jobs.
the job cuts, there was nothing, there was no hope. If that there was no shining light for anyone to say, "Alright, cool, this is not that bad. We can kind of like." Maybe towards the end of the season, that was the Europa League, and even that embarrassing. We went out without a fight, man. And I don't get, and that's why I'm not even. I'm kind of pissed off that we won on the weekend, like because
it didn't count.
It doesn't mean nothing. Why can you why can you show up in that capacity when there's nothing to play for? Like in the first 10 minutes, Mount had 3 or 4 shots on target.
Yeah.
Get me was creating chances, and I'm thinking, bro, where was all of this on Thursday when it mattered? Do you get it?
Yeah. Wednesday.
On when, bro,
Your head's gone. Your head's gone.
Yeah, where was this?
He's got on a 4-minute monologue, just
bro,
through pain. Like you hear the pain. Yeah.
Not. Do you know what it is? Me personally, my season ended in February, innit?
We still had Europa to play.
No, you convinced me to get back on the Europa League bandwagon. And obviously, yeah, cool. Like, there was moments, don't get it twisted, there was moments where I thought, yeah, I made the right decision believing again. But ultimately, they showed me that I'm a prick, bro. It's always the hope that kills you. And we know this. And we laugh at them, man, for this. We laugh at them, man, for this all the time because they always hope something's going to happen and it doesn't. By how the season was going up until maybe say the Lyon game, bro, we should have known better to get so
excited.
Yeah, get so invested in the Europa League, knowing that when it really matters, they always let us down.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions about the season.
Go on.
Yeah. First of all, as a Man United fan, because I'm not a Man United fan.
That's crazy.
No, I'm joking. That's a joke. But as a Man United fan, what would you rate Man United season from 1 to 10?
-1, bro.
Wow.
No. That's a bit. It's not harsh. Do you know what it is? I'll rate our season a 3. And
okay.
I'll only rate our season a 3 because even a 3 is too much. I'll rate our season a 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And them 2 points are for getting a new manager, and at least now we know exactly where we're going. We know who needs to go. There's no a new manager came in and the players started performing well. And oh my days, remember when Amorim came in and you was adamant things are gonna get better, and I told you don't be fooled, bro. Look where we are now. I told you, just because a new manager's coming in, it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get a new manager bounce. Things could get a lot worse before they get better.
And left with Ruud.
Yeah, you can say that, but bro, who did we play? We played Leicester twice and somebody else in the Europa League. Bro, really and truly, these are games, regardless of if we have a manager or not, we're expected to win. Obviously, it's a bit hard to say that when you see how the season's gone and who's beaten us. Bro, we've been doubled, bro, home and away by certain teams, by 5 or 6 teams. That's unheard of. Everything that's happened this season is unheard of. They've broken stats. They've gone machine for machine with negative stats. They've gone.
Scored 10 goals a season,
bro.
For the first time in I think since Premier League records began, I believe. Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. Players who left in January are flourishing. The players that are here are pissed. They can't fucking. Do you get? It was too much. It was too much of nothing, if that makes sense.
I've got another question.
We didn't even win back-to-back games. Deep.
That's a crazy one as well. We didn't win back-to-back games.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
was there any positives? I know you gave your 2 points, but okay, no, let me ask this question differently. Were there any players that showed positive signs?
Yeah, no, there were positives. Obviously, like again, player wise, Lenny Euro,
Okay, yeah.
very good signing, has potential to be a very, very good centre back, depending on how his development goes.
Yeah.
But again, he needs to be playing at the highest level. He needs to be playing in the competitions that matter. So we can't be doing this shit. Like we can't do this again. Aiden Heaven,
Yeah.
again, he could be a very good centre back as well.
Played well on
He played
Sunday.
well on Sunday. It was one of our better players even.
Yeah.
And we just have to wait and see how his development goes and who we sign in the defensive department this season, in the season coming. Then we can really see if he's going to be like a fringe player or a proper. He's part of the squad, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So him. Who else? As much as I've been on Ahmad recently, it's only because I hold him in high regards, innit? So I know he can do a lot better than he's doing now.
Yeah.
But again, if you want to call it his breakout season, because this the first season he's actually been a nailed on starter if he's fit, if that makes sense. So
And that's only after Ten Hag left.
and yeah, that's only after the Baldy was fired. He even got a new job. So
Yeah, Leverkusen.
it's crazy.
Good
So
luck to him, innit?
yeah, let's see what he does there, innit? Let's see if it's actually him or United, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ahmad, we can take Ahmad growing in confidence and establishing himself on that right side.
Yeah.
A positive. Bruno, but Bruno does what like is that even a positive? What we expect that from him anyway. That's not even a positive.
This season's been terrible. I'm just hearing him say, like I feel like that's indicative of how our season's gone. Like
there's
it's
nothing for me to.
It's not really stuff to celebrate like that. Like obviously like the Lyon game, the when we came back like that. Those I feel like our highest moments don't really count for anything.
No, because if we won the Europa League, then it's like it means something. But bro, as soon as we lost to Tottenham in the final, all of that comeback, all of the Atletico Bilbao stuff, it means nothing. What does
Let's
it mean,
talk
bro?
about the final. What did you make of it? Because this is our first time filming since the final.
What's there to make of it, bro? We didn't we played with no heart, no desire. Tottenham were there for vibes. Really, they got one opportunity. Onana does what Onana does best and fumbles it again.
Do you think he's done at Man United?
He has to be. I don't see no way he can he can redeem himself unless he turns into fucking prime Van der Sar over the summer, which I doubt. But yeah, man, there's enough, man.
I think he needs to cut his hair.
I think he needs to do something else, but we won't even get into them territories, innit?
But
yeah, literally, I don't see a way back for him.
Yeah. But even Bayern days, Aston Villa got bumped. Remember I said...
Yeah, they got... Yeah. That was shocking. Yeah, it was shocking. It was a shocking decision for the referee. And both of our keepers...
Shocking keeper.
Yeah, no. Both... Yeah, it was a shocking decision for the referee, but the keep... And do you know what it is? We found out he's not good, like, a few months ago. Yeah. So I didn't really have high expectations from him either. I know that just because Onana's grand, it doesn't mean my man's going to step up and be number one. Yeah. Like... He might even be out of the door as well. He might be getting two keepers, but let's see how that plays out. I wouldn't say... He just needs a bit of confidence and he can be our backup keeper. He shows good... He shows more than Onana in certain areas of the game. However, I just feel like he don't play consistently enough for him to have that confidence. Does that make sense? And because there's so much pressure in our goalkeeping position right now, because of Onana, when... Bayern there steps up is like, oh my days, there's so much pressure on me.
An opportunity.
Yeah, but I hear that, but how Onana's been so bad, it's not opportunity no more, it's just purely pressure. Any little thing that you do is going to be the same thing. They're both as shit as each other. Does that make sense?
I kind of hear that, but at the same time...
I hear he should be taking that. I get you, like, in terms of opportunity-wise, you should see it as, my man's rubbed, like, let me try and do something
to win this place.
Yeah, but we've seen, like, bro, from the Tottenham game.
Yeah, but check this
from
though,
the Newcastle game. Obviously, not all the goals were his fault, but we've seen it.
Check this though, yeah. For me, yeah. So Sunday, that's the last game of the season. Nothing to play for. So there's no pressure on you. If we lose, it doesn't matter, essentially, innit?
Yeah, no, fair.
Do you know what I mean? So when you're supposed to collect the ball, yeah, this is what I don't understand now, yeah. Like, of course, there's an opportunity for you, and there is pressure, but there's less pressure than if we were playing for something. How come you're not gathering the ball? It's only by luck that the referee blew the whistle before VAR could look at it, for example.
Yeah.
But stuff like that, like, I don't understand how you can see the main keeper messing up, and you say, I'm just going to be dumb and dumber. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Maybe it's just a quality issue, innit? Like, literally,
must be,
maybe,
but it's
yeah,
like-
it's just a quality issue.
But how are we
But
so
one thing,
disgraceful keepers, essentially, innit?
one thing I've, like, maybe in spells throughout the season, or like maybe every odd year or something, but not consistently have I felt like, bro, we need a new goalkeeper. Like, this is the first time as a United fan where I really don't trust the keeper at all. Like,
none.
even in the final, like, Onana was a large part of why we lost that final. Not even the goal, just in terms of again, I said this before the match. We all know he's a liability, but it depends on how he carries himself. And bro, he shat himself. He didn't pump his chest out. The first 5 or 10 minutes, there was putting corners under him. You saw it. Like, he didn't come for the ball. There was even a moment with Dorgu, the ball came straight across his box. You, as a goalkeeper, you have to command your box. Collect the ball, bro, before the ball even gets to your defender. Collect the ball. He didn't collect the ball. And then on top of that, he didn't communicate effectively with Dorgu. Ball bounced off Dorgu, another corner.
Yeah.
Do you get? It's just like, I don't mind if you're trying to do the right things and it's just not working. But at this point, like, are you just scared? Are you just scared of making a mistake again? Does that make sense? Like,
He needs to go. He just needs to go. Like,
yeah,
essentially,
it's done. Yeah,
we've
man.
done the Man United thing. 2 seasons?
Yeah, 2 seasons.
2 full seasons
Yeah,
as
it's
number one
done.
keeper.
Yeah, and it's just
Not to
gone
start
from
Champions League.
from bad to worse. Yeah.
Not to start Champions League. Not to start of.
Is he gonna go though, or will he stay? Is there a chance that he'll stay?
Do you know what it is?
I don't know what's going
There's
on.
a chance he stays if nobody buys him, innit?
Which
But
is very
there's rumours that Saudi teams are looking at him. God bless Italy, man, because they always seem to take these sort of players and just do something with them, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hopefully an Italian team comes in for him or something. But Jesus, if you got Jan Sommer, would you take him back at Inter? No chance.
Yeah, no chance.
Do you get it?
Not
So
going there.
I don't know. Maybe Barca might be stupid enough to come and buy him. True say they need a new goalkeeper.
Actually, no, I'm not going to talk about Barca. But yeah, I was going to ask a question, but no, forget that. I was going to say, let's talk about our loanees, yeah? So Anthony's gone and done well.
Yeah.
In fact, not just loanees, people that have left. Anthony, Scott McTominay's mashed it up. Serie A MVP.
That doesn't really matter, car. It doesn't impact the club no more. Anthony, Rashford, Sancho.
I'm just talking about the people that have left, like what they've gone to do in it. Anthony's great loan spell. Scott McTominay won Scudetto. Rashford done well, relatively.
Yeah.
Who else left? I was gonna get onto Sancho last, but who else is left?
Nobody. That's it, really.
Alright, cool. Sancho's coming back, you know. So Chelsea have won.
No,
Champions
but
League
Sancho's gonna get
qualification.
sold anyway. Sancho's getting sold regardless.
To who?
To somebody, bro. Send him back to Germany. I don't know. Sancho's gonna get sold though. Do you know what it is? In a mad world, yeah. Like, it's not gonna happen because pride is crazy. Yeah. Like, me as a person, I have nothing against Sancho with it. It's just, bro, you can't go against the mob, and you get me, like, bro, you disrespected the organization, innit? Like, talking about freedom, bro.
Yeah, that's
Especially
crazy.
where you wasn't putting up the nut. If you're balling out of control, you said freedom, yeah, bro, you're free, we can see it. But bro, it's like the fact that the last 3 or 4 months of the season, everyone's been speaking about whether you're coming back to United or not, just says everything it needs to say.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Like, even if Chelsea keep you, like, just the fact that the conversation was on the table, bro, you need to step up your levels. Does that make sense?
I think he's gonna suffer the biggest L watching everyone that he played with last season play Champions League football, and he's not even getting a game at United.
But do you know what's mad? Do you know what's so mad?
Go on.
Like, if he actually patterns up here, one of them 10 positions is available for him because he got everything. He had let me not be bad, man. He got everything. Yeah, he got everything we need in that 10 position, left or right. Yeah, it depends on him, bro.
Quick feet, a good pass.
Quick feet, good pass.
Yeah.
He can finish.
Yeah.
Like, he can dribble. confidence again. Confidence, discipline. Like, who knows?
Discipline is what separates great Sancho from what we're seeing now.
No, 100%. Like, 100%. But again, it's all up to him.
Yeah.
It's all up to him. Ruben, he doesn't have a relationship with Ruben, innit? So it's a clean slate.
Yeah.
Like, if he comes in on a gaffer, let's forget everything that's happened with Ten Hag until this point.
Yeah.
Like, let me prove to you that I can still play at this level, and we go from there. Obviously, if you don't like me as a player, then you can I'll go in it.
Yeah.
But if I show you that I just want a fair chance like everyone else, like if he approaches it like that, then maybe the fan base will even forgive him because it shows growth in it.
Yeah.
But anything else, yeah, he has to go. Yeah, like anything else, he has to go. Like if we rock up pre-season, obviously everyone's gonna have to report to pre-season. If we rock up pre-season and his shorts are down to his ankles and he's trying to, you get me, bro, get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no time. Like anybody who doesn't want to be here for whatever reason it is, like if they don't like how the manager plays, if you have a doubt, like if you have a doubt in your mind over playing for my club, like I won't hold it against you. Just do the right thing and leave now.
Yeah.
Because when we go to war, we don't need people who are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Does that make sense? We need, especially where we ain't got no Champions League this year. This season's going to be a slug. Like we're not deep in it. Like hopefully, the players we bring in do something and
So Cunha.
Yeah, that's
and Buemo potentially.
Okay, it's all rumours at the moment, innit? So nothing is.
I think Cunha's more.
Yeah, Cunha's more along the line, but until I see someone holding up a shirt, this is football, anything can happen, innit? Until I see someone holding up, because if tomorrow Real Madrid pop up and say, no, we want Cunha, best believe he's going Real Madrid, bro. Do you get?
Yeah.
So until I see him holding up a shirt.
Do you know when we was at Prince of Peckham after the Europa League final? So we were in Prince of Peckham watching the game, and we were with a lot of our brethren from the area. And I remember, I think it was Conrad and David, they said something that I didn't think about. We take too long on transfers. And it do you know what I mean? As in like, look at Liverpool. Linked to a player, short duration of time before they sign it. Man United will be linked to a player and it will take a long time. This is something that needs to change. And I feel like Conrad and David were right.
No, do you know what it is?
In that sense. I think it was Conrad that said it, yeah.
Do you know what it is? Like, previously, yeah, I don't think that was an issue we suffered with last summer. To be fair, since Ineos, one thing I will give Ineos is when we've been linked to a player, things have happened extremely quickly. Obviously, there's factors that are always going to be out of the control of the club, innit? But especially last season, I think we had a good transfer window. Forget about the players we signed, just our approach to the window. So if again, this year we've had a similar approach. The season's just done. We're linked to Cunha. By next week, ideally, should be signed. Does that make sense? So it's not like we're slacking again, but we had to get to the end of the season to actually know who we can target or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like there was probably an A list and a B list of players we can realistically get if we reach the Champions League, and players who will still come to us without European football, innit? And again, we had to wait till the end of the season to actually assess where we're at. Now we know, cool, we definitely need a new winger. Garnacho's gone.
Yeah.
By all looks
Him
of it.
and his brother just yap too much, man.
Yeah, especially when you're not, like, I don't mind. Again, I mind. That's a lie, I mind. But I'd be more sympathetic to your cause if you're actually putting up the numbers and performances to back your chat, but you're just chatting right now. Like, and you're probably one of the main issues in terms of chance conversions and big chance miss. So you can't blame anybody apart from yourself and maybe Hoyland, didn't it? Because he's always to blame, but it's ridiculous. So yeah, man, I'm done, man, bro. I'm done. Hopefully next season. Yeah, man. Give it a couple weeks. Let's see how the transfer window progresses. Let's see that out. I'm more interested about our outgoings.
Are there any players that you want to come to the club?
No, I have no. Anybody I want to come to the club, we can't afford them, or they won't come to us at this point in time.
So who's your outgoings then? Who do you want to leave?
Who do I want to stay?
Okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. Bruno, could go. What would that mean for you? Like, do you think that's a good idea?
Give me 250 mil.
Is that the minimum you're going to take for Bruno?
No, that's crazy. That's not gonna happen. Give me 150. In fact, no, man, I won't sell him. Do you know what it is?
Go on.
I won't sell him just because, again, we're going into next season. Going to be crucial, innit? Like, we need, forget his football ability for a second. We need people of that character to help us move forward, innit? And it'll be a very big loss in the changing room if Bruno was to up and leave right now. Who you gonna look to?
Yeah.
Like deep it. Ericsson's gone. Cool. Casemiro's there, but Casemiro probably isn't as outspoken as Bruno. Like, who you gonna look to? A guy.
Yeah. We're cooked.
Like,
we're cooked.
Did you get?
No, we're not cooked. We're not cooked. Do you know what?
We haven't even got no like proper senior play. Like, who you gonna look to? Dallo and that.
I feel like this season's the first season that's made me feel nervous as a Man United fan. As in, like, where are we going? Like, like when you're in a relationship with someone and you don't know where it's going and you might start getting anxious. I feel like this is how I am with my club right now. Where is this leading to? Like, are we gonna get better? I don't know, but either way, I'm scared. But one thing I will say, maybe not, like Amorim said, not qualifying for Champions League might have been a blessing in disguise, in the sense that, you know what, we get to train longer for games because we don't have the European games. So yeah, we're still in the Carabao Cup and FA
Hopefully
Cup.
he can nail it in their head. His ideals and philosophy. That's all you eat, sleep, and breathe.
He's got a pre-season with them as well, and summer transfer. So
do you know what it is? But let me even play devil's advocate before we even wrap it up. Yeah, but cool. We've just named all the benefits that he's gonna get. Yeah. There's no time for repetition, so there's no time to repeat what we've seen this season. So if it gets to, like, again, first 10 games, bro, I need to see something in terms of this is how we play. All the players are on board with how we play. Even if the results ain't the greatest, I'm not saying losses, even if the results ain't the greatest, if I know that, cool, this is what we're doing, we got the players to do what we're doing, and by the important parts of the season, we're going to be in contention, not for the league, but for where our personal objectives are, and we're going to be watching nice football, bro. Then cool, but if it's more of the same, then bro, I don't want to be one of these people and fall into the trap of accent. But how long do you really want to give someone when we've seen managers go to clubs with worse players? You can't. But can you even say worse players, because our players can't do the basic principles of football? So, like, I know they play for Manchester United, so they're meant to be the better player. But are they really, like? The names sound good, but are they really the better player? Like, are they really the better players? But that's a conversation for another day, bro.
We are depressed, bro. That's what this season's done.
Yeah, man. It's
Look
dark,
at the
bro.
energy.
No, it's calm. Do you know what it is? Tough times never last, innit?
Yeah, no, honestly.
So, but they've been lasting for 10 years, bro. They might even be getting worse, but yeah, man.
Like, before we cut, by the way, South London are in Europe right now. Are you rolling?
Them boys, yeah.
Hold on, didn't you lot go to Manchester as well?
Yeah, we went to Manchester on Sunday. Yeah, we watched the Aston Villa game. I don't even want to talk too much on it. We won. Doesn't matter.
We play well. It doesn't matter. like, at least we saw some goals, innit?
Yeah,
like,
and we saw Amorim's speech. Oh yeah, we can finish on that actually. What do you make of his speech?
Again, but it's nothing I haven't seen before, if that makes sense. We know he speaks well, innit? He told us that it's gonna rain before the sun comes out, and boy, is funded, innit? So
Stormed everything.
Yeah, but again, the season's done, innit? Like, the worst of it, they can't kill us no more. We're dead, innit? Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm not.
So
I'm leaving here with something.
I guess we just go into next season with positivity, hoping that, yeah, man, something's going to shake. But again, 10 games, man. 10 games is all I can invest, before I say, I'm not doing this no more.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for engaging with our content. Thank you for subscribing, liking. Thank you for just being a part of the journey from the start of the season. And yeah, man, just keep an eye out for us. We're gonna be improving next season, bigger and better. Yeah,
honestly.
man. Love from Peckham Reds,
Love, man. Peace.